Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the School District of Springfield Township Board of School Directors Interim Board Meeting, April 4th, 2017. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Reading of the mission statement. Mr. Lapidus, will you kindly?
The mission of the School District of Springfield Township is to educate and develop all students as learners and citizens who are high-achieving, resilient, and responsible in a changing world.
Thank you. Roll call, Mr. King.
Mr. Chapman. Here. Ms. Casalis.
Here.
Mr. Lapidus.
Here.
Ms. Nelson.
Here.
Mr. Rayer. Ms. Sarsfield. Dr. Taratusky.
Here.
Mr. Taylor. Here. Ms. Lipinski.
Here. Announcements. The board, at its discretion, may videotape all or any portion of public board meetings, subject to the limitations set forth in Policy 006.2, Broadcasting of Meeting. Board meetings will be broadcast on Friday afternoon following the board meeting. Are there any public comments on agenda items? Administrative report, Dr. Nancy Hecker.
Thank you, Mrs. Lipinski. Just very briefly, I wanted to wish everyone happy holidays. We will be on a break next week. We will not be in session for several of the days through Monday of the following week, so I just wanted to take this opportunity to wish everyone a very happy Easter and or Passover.
That's it. Thank you. Moving on to new business. Personnel attachment. The recommended motion. The Board of School Directors approves the following personnel as presented in the attachment: support personnel, temporary personnel, extended school year program personnel, conference workshop attendance. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments?
Mr. Chapman.
Aye.
Ms. Casalis.
Aye.
Mr. Lapidus. Ms. Nelson.
Aye.
Dr. Taratusky.
Aye.
Mr. Taylor.
Aye.
Ms. Lipinski.
Aye. Number 2, approval of geotechnical service agreement, recommended motion. The Board of School Directors, at the recommendation of the Schrader Group Architecture LLC, approves the attached agreement with Earth Engineering Incorporated to perform a geotechnical investigation concerning the high school site improvement project in the amount of $13,975 plus expenses and additional services at the indicated rates. Attachment DD. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? Mr. King?
Mr. Chapman.
Aye.
Ms. Casalis.
Aye.
Mr. Lapidus.
Aye.
Ms. Nelson.
Aye.
Dr. Taratusky.
Aye.
Mr. Taylor.
Aye.
Ms. Lipinski.
Aye. Number 3, approval of NutriServe as food service management contractor for 2017-2018, recommended motion. The Board of School Directors approves the renewal of the food service management contract with NutriServe Food Management, Inc. at the flat fee of $31,320 for the 2017-2018 school year. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments?
Mr. Chapman.
Aye.
Ms. Casalis.
Aye.
Mr. Lapidus.
Aye.
Ms. Nelson.
Aye.
Dr. Taratusky.
Aye.
Mr. Taylor.
Aye.
Ms. Lipinski.
Aye. Number 4, Youth and Government Club Model Legislature Convention Trip, recommended motion. The Board of School Directors approves the Youth and Government Club to attend the Model Legislature Convention April 20th through April 23rd, 2017 in Harrisburg, PA. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments?
I have a question.
How is this funded, or is this it's an overnight trip? Are they staying with chaperones? Can
Yes, they
you give
always
a little
have
more information on that?
Yes, they've been doing this trip for a number of years. They do have chaperones, and they fund it themselves.
Thank you.
Mr. Chapman.
Aye.
Ms. Casalis. Mr. Lapidus. Ms. Nelson. Dr. Taratuski. Mr. Taylor. Ms. Lipinski.
Aye. Number 5, approval of Blackboard agreement. Recommended motion. The Board of School Directors approves the agreement between Blackboard and Springfield Township School District from 5/1 through 6/30/2017 for $5,440 and 7/1/2017 through 6/30/2018 for $9,443. Attachment EE. Is there a motion? Motion. Is there a second? Second. Any questions or comments?
Just a quick one. I'm just curious to know why 1 month is $5,440? Are they just one-time fees, and then the year is less than twice of that?
Performing different services. It's 2 months, the May through the June, and what they're doing is actually setting up the website, and the other is for continued maintenance.
Okay, thank you.
Can I ask, can you clarify what we do through Blackboard? What classes are being held, what curriculum's on there, or what we use this for?
No, this is for website development.
For our website?
Yes,
That's what, okay.
yes.
Thank you.
Everyone else? Mr. Kay?
Mr. Chapman.
Aye.
Ms. Casalis. Mr. Lapidus. Ms. Nelson. Dr. Taratuski. Mr. Taylor. Ms. Lipinski.
Aye. Number 6, TheraPlay, Inc., recommended motion. The Board of School Directors approves the contract with TheraPlay, Inc., effective April 4th, 2017, to provide therapy services to the school district on an as-needed basis. Attachment FF. Is there a motion? Motion. Is there a second? Any questions or comments?
With respect to speech occupational therapists, the district doesn't employ speech and occupational therapists that are already in the buildings?
We do, but sometimes their caseload means that they can't fit in all the students that need to be evaluated, so we need to go to outside contractors for that.
Thanks.
Mr. Chapman.
Aye.
Ms. Casalis. Mr. Lapidus. Ms. Nelson. Dr. Taratuski. Mr. Taylor. Ms. Lipinski.
Aye. Are there any public comments on non-agenda items? I do have someone signed up. Alana Solomon.
It's like the Price is Right, you just won.
Hello. If you could just say your name and address for us.
Well, I love my purse. Ilana Solomon, 226 Leicester Road, Orland, PA, 19075.
Jackie O'Malley, 804 Longfield Road, Erdenheim, 19038.
So I don't know if you had a chance to read my email that I sent you a couple hours ago.
I did, and I responded to it, but I'm happy to.
Oh, I didn't get it in time to come to the meeting. So I just wanted to share my concern that the growing number of students in the district there's a growing number of students in the district opting out. I did it 3 years ago, and my son was one of 8 or 7, and last year was maybe 10 or 12, and this year I believe there's a lot more. So last year, in the past 2 years, other activities haven't been provided considering the small amount of students that were there. Completely understand that, but this year there's a large number. And I came home today to ask my daughter what she did during PSSA testing, assuming she'd be working on her science project, this enormous thing that she has to do, and she said that she had been told she had to read a book and sit quietly for all of the days of testing. That to me is not okay. She's not to be punished for me opting her out and making my own political statement by doing it, especially when it's a religious belief, so we say. So, I was wondering, and she has had her own experience because her kids opted out today. She wanted to say something. What was being planned, number one, and two, we were told that kids were in the same room with kids who were testing in the library, and that should not be happening. Because students, as far as I know, having taken the PSSA admin test, students who are testing should not be in a room with students who are not testing. So I understand why today they needed to be quiet, but moving forward, I don't think that this is a healthy atmosphere for either my child or the kids that are testing. So and maybe that's not true. I don't know.
That I can't address because I don't know, and Maya is, I believe, 8th grade.
Well, she
Okay.
can address that one a little better.
I did get an email because my son was put out of the library because he was talking. He was put out of the library and placed in the hallway because I got a note that 15 students were actually taking the PSSA with them in the library.
Okay, I will take a look into that tomorrow. Again, I don't know what the logistics were or
Yeah.
what the reasons were for that. But Alana, to get to your specific question, you are correct. We have more and more students each year. The number is increasing. We understand the reasons why parents perhaps might choose to opt their children out. This is a phenomenon that is occurring across the state in every single district. And we also are very realistic about the fact that the public code does not allow parents simply to say that they prefer that their children not have to take tests for hours and hours over many days, and so therefore that they have to state that it is in opposition to the religious beliefs. During the testing, when children have been opted out, they are allowed to work on other activities. Obviously, we would prefer that they work on something academic. So they can read, they can work on a science project. In fact, I wrote this back in the email. They can have their Chromebook open and so forth. So that's not against the rules. We don't typically provide activities for the students because, you know, the teachers obviously are busy doing other things. And quite frankly, we believe that, you know, parents make this choice to opt their children out. But we will allow the children to engage in any educational activity without thwarting whatever it is that either their parents have asked them to do or what they would prefer to do. So they can use the time to do homework or anything else. So that's a discussion that I can have. As you know, we do have an interim principal, and she may not have been as familiar with the procedures that we've typically employed. But that is typically what we do at the elementary level, as well as for the high school kids who take the Keystones.
Okay, that's perfect. That's
Yeah,
all we
that's
were.
exactly.
That's all we were here
Yeah.
to just
Yeah.
please make sure our kids were not stuck in a room reading
No,
Yeah, I mean,
quietly.
probably a good percentage of those kids have ADHD and cannot be expected to sit there and read.
I don't
They
think
even
any
like
one
to
of
read.
us could do that every single day for several
Yeah.
No,
hours,
they
so
were
that's
all
understandable.
really upset today. They said it was horrible. It was more torture than taking the
Sure,
test, so-
and thank you. I appreciate your bringing it to our attention, and we'll definitely take care of that tomorrow.
Thank you.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Oh, sorry, I was
Go ahead.
just going to ask, the PSICs aren't all day, right? They're just,
No.
how long are they?
I don't know the exact number of hours, but Carl?
Generally between
2 hours? About 2
2
hours.
hours?
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's a significant amount of time.
Okay, thank you.
I'm more concerned, equally concerned with the second part that was brought up, and that is the idea that the students, other students are in the library. I know you couldn't comment on that.
That's why I said
Are
that
we
I would
going-
look into
We're going to
that.
look into that. I didn't hear that part.
Yes, I
And-
immediately
okay,
told
that'll be-
Jackie that I would be looking into
Excellent.
that tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks for coming.
This was such a pleasure. It's been years.
I think that's all for that. All right, so future meeting dates, school board meeting Tuesday, April 18th, 2017, 7 PM, Freeze Memorial Lobby. Interim board meeting Tuesday, May 2nd, 2017, 7 PM, Freeze Memorial Lobby. Board committee meetings, there'll be a finance committee on Thursday, April 6th, 2017, 5:15 PM, Administration Building. There will be a property committee meeting on Monday, April 10th, 2017, at 8:15 AM in the Administration Building. Thank you all for coming this evening. Have a good night. Motion to adjourn.